Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make multiple exchange buildings, so let's get straight into it. So as you can see, we have already duplicated all our exchange buildings into new islands previously. Now I'm not going to make different exchange buildings give you different multipliers, because that is what the world boost is for. I'm just going to make it so you don't have to teleport all the way back to the first island to exchange your coins. So what we need to do is under starter GUI, under our cell GUI and our background and the exchange button, we want to open up that local script where we move the character, and where we've got this if humanoid root part, or if you're using R6 if lower torso, underneath that we'll say if player dot world boost dot value is equal to 1, then that means we're on the first island. So we're going to do this a very similar way to how we did the shop in the last episode. And then what we'll do is cut this player.character.move to and paste it into there. We can leave this button.parent.visible underneath the if statement, because we don't need to call that each time, we can just call that once. Then we'll say else if player.worldBoost.value equals 2. Then we're on the second island, because the second island's world boost is 2. Then we'll copy this player.character.move to line again, and this time it'll be game.workspace.island2 buildings .exchange building.coinpad.cframe.p plus vector3.new. And now one more time we'll get else if player.worldBoost.value is 3. Then we're on the third island, and so we want to move to game.workspace.island3.island3 buildings.exchange building.coinpad.cframe.p blah 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 blah. And that's literally it. So now if we were to hit test and play, you'll see if we go on the first island, it will teleport us. So I just need to make sure, let me decrease my stamina. So I'll just go to other stats, stamina. Okay, so we need to do .otherstats.worldboost as well, sorry, before we test that. So we'll do player.otherstats.worldboost, player.otherstats.worldboost, and player.otherstats.worldboost. Now we'll hit test and play. And I'm just going to quickly give myself 50, 20, not even that, just 5 stamina, 0 points, just for testing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should teleport us to the first exchange, which it does. Now what I'll do is quickly drag myself over to the second island. I know this isn't good practice, but save me having to get the speed and stuff. So I'll just go into the server mode, drag my character, who has fallen by the looks of it. Where is he? Yeah, he died. So we'll just grab him, drag him over. It's a bit tedious, but should be able to do it. So now we're on the second island. So now we get 5 points. Now it should teleport us to this one here, which it does, perfect. Though it's not actually exchanging, so we'll fix that in a minute. We know the teleports are worked, but we'll fix the rest in a minute. And now what we'll do is drag the character over to the third island here. And now when we hit exchange, it should send us to this one. And it does. So all of that is working. It's just we need to make these other 2 pads actually sell points. So under server script service, under exchange coins, where we've got this .coinpad.touch, we're just going to copy that whole thing, drop down, paste it again, and this will be .island2 buildings, and it'll be the exact same. All the code inside will be the exact same. In fact, what I will do for the sake of ease, we'll create a local, we'll create a new function. So we'll say local, we'll call it exchange coins equals function, and then in here we'll cut all of this code, paste it, and we're going to pass in hit as well. And then in here we can just say exchange coins and passing in the hit, like so. We'll do that here as well, because we don't need to change any of this code. And then we'll copy this again, and this will be .island3 buildings. And that's it. So now if we hit test and play, hopefully it will work now. So first island, we hit exchange when it prompts us to exchange, and it works. Second island, we know all the teleports work, it's just a case of do we get the correct amount of money. So here we go, exchange, yep, that works as well. And now we've just got to test the third one, so we click exchange and that works as well. Perfect, so that is literally it, that's all there is to multiple exchange buildings. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. Okay, so we are actually closing up on the end of the series as well. I think in the next episode what we will do is maybe work on teleport GUI, so if they've unlocked an island they can just teleport to it pressing a button, they don't have to do all the parkour again. Because we are getting to that point now where it's sort of just adding what you would like. This is the main core features of the game, the rest is up to you. I'm not going to go through pets and things like that because they're very complicated and I don't really want to get into that. I'm sure you can find some tutorials out there for things like pets. Trails, I think we might cover trails, I'm not 100% sure yet. I want to try and cover races as well, but I can't guarantee that will happen in the series. That might be a standalone video in the future. But I think next video we'll cover teleporting if you've already unlocked the island by pressing a button, as opposed to a portal, because I know running over to the portal can be a bit tedious, so we can add a teleport GUI. And then I think after that we'll cover some developer products and game passes. And then I think that will be it, unless I get more suggestions. I would have a look at races, I'll give it a thought, but that might just be a standalone video in the future. So thanks for watching everybody, I hope you found it helpful, and goodbye.